Welcome to the Las Vegasville podcast, brought to you by Jump Studios, where we cover topics related to everything happening around Sin City, including the social media scene, food, and a whole lot more, with some of the best, most popular accounts around the city, and talk about their success in Vegas and beyond. I'm your host, Philip Zhang, aka Las Vegas Phil. Check me out on IG or TikTok. On with the show. Welcome back to the show. Today we have a very special returning guest, someone who has been on the show twice before and has quite literally conquered the food scene across the globe. When she first sat down with us, she was the undisputed queen of consistency, really out-eating literally anyone. But since then, she's branched out to become a full-on social media personality and entertainer, which has garnered her an even more massive following, along with more notoriety than ever before. From gigantic and insane food challenges to viral sketch comedy and traveling the world, she's proving that there's no limit to her hustle and cannot be outworked. She is one of one and a total rock star. Please welcome back the one and only Raina Huang, aka Raina is Crazy.
Yay, thank you.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
We got a couple of Diet Cokes for you here.
I love it.
As a VIP.
Thank you.
You definitely need it. I was worried about if the office was going to have any. What is it about Diet Coke that you love so much?
I don't know. At this point, I just believe it's addiction.
How many would you say you have a day?
Oh, man.
Over, under 12?
No, man. At least I think 20 cans.
20 cans?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Amazing? I'm not sure.
But I found that sometimes when I used to drink like Rock Stars and Red Bulls, it would rev up my appetite. And suddenly I would have these moments where I'd be ravenous and want to crush all this food. Does that happen to you or no?
No, I think it gives me energy.
Okay.
Because it does have caffeine, so this is my energy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fair enough. No coffee, no nothing like that ever?
I don't really like drinking coffee that much.
Okay, all right. The last time you were here was May 1st, 2023. Let's go over the numbers really quickly.
Okay.
Because, I usually rattle off like the number of followers for every account and all this, but back in 2023, not like you only had, but 3.4 million on TikTok. You now have 6.2, 716K on YouTube. You now have 1.2 million, 344K on IG, and you have over 1.1 million. And 581K on Facebook, you now have 4 million.
Wow. Well, you put it like that.
In 2
it's
years.
pretty cool.
3 years. 2, 3, less than 3.
Yeah. 3 years, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Talk to me about the growth and what happened. How did you manage that?
I mean, I just kept doing what I keep doing. I didn't really think about, my end goal is not like, I need to get more followers. That's not what I'm thinking every day. My thinking is just, what can I do today to be productive? And how can I enjoy myself today? And at the same time, I honestly literally just vlog quite literally everything. And then now it's transformed to like anything I do, I'm just like, I can make a video out of this. And just, I kind of improv on the spot and just kind of think of random stuff. So, yeah. Yeah,
you just shot one right before the show started. And what I've been impressed about with you when we have shot, even last night or when we're at a mono, like the wheels are always turning. You're always thinking about stuff on the fly. And it's almost like you're like a director of just, I feel like you're a director when you're doing it. You do the shot, you look at the shot, you proof it, and then you just kind of do your own thing.
Kind of, yeah. Something, it just comes in my mind and I got to put that into action. So yes, I do have to direct it where I need certain angles and everything. I have to let other people know my vision.
Yeah. So why did you make the conscious decision to switch over to a lot more skit stuff above all the food content as well?
Well, because I've been like this all my life. I don't like doing one specific thing. I get so bored, and because I got popular originally from competitive eating, I'm human. Like, you get bored of doing the same thing over and over. And I think the biggest thing to doing social media consistently is when you have a good mental state, and then, that boredom gets to you, or like the same thing is just like, it dulls your mind. So I'm like, I want to show people I'm more than this, what they see online, like I want to show all sides of myself, I can be this, I can be that. Even in high school, I remember every like half or a couple months, I would join a different extracurricular activity because I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. I took classes. I know how to code iPhone programs. I learned how to code Java. I did Flash. I did photography. I did a lot of like random stuff. I have so much random like little side quests or like different. I've lived very different lives. Is what I'm saying. So because I like to be just like, let me try this. I'm gonna try it out and see if you like it. So I want to show everybody that there's so much more to me than just me eating food.
But there's so many creators who feel like they've just pigeonholed themselves. And honestly, it feels like them just limiting themselves. Like you broke through that and you've just made the conscious decision to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. And I think the biggest reason for that is because I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just goes it goes kind of person. And I do see a lot of creators who are like retaking shots or like very nicky picky about a certain little thing. In my head, I'm just like, people like to see that you're human, like it's not going to be perfect, bro.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Do it and do the next one. In fact, some people are like, a lot of people are actually turned off by perfectionism, like that's why the like studio shots or like setups or, that kind of like, it's not as entertaining for people who believe it's just truly authentic.
Agreed. I can't agree more with that. I had to piggyback on a professional photo shoot recently where I had to shoot TikToks while they had all this rig and all these crazy cameras, and which took like hours and hours for them to get everything done. I could have gotten everything done in like 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah. And imagine you do all that effort just to like have a video flop. It's just like the most terrible feeling in the world.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But with you, I mean, there's no such thing really as a flop because the volume play is unbelievable. I mean, I did count it up yesterday, and there's more. It's actually more now because you posted more since then. I mean, it's over 230 posts on TikTok this month. And it's not even, March isn't even over. So you're still the queen's consistency. It's volume above all things. And it's proven to be such an effective way to just, I mean, you can't be outworked. It just feels like.
I think nobody can really top my craziness. Like the amount of like, I don't know. I think it's because of like the speed I edit too. Like
Right.
not many people can do that. Or like a lot of creators also have editors and stuff. I never got to that because I was like, I feel like if I get an editor, it's gonna ruin like my personality because it's gonna ruin my style. So I just like, it's just practice. Now I can do it so fast on myself. I'm like, when I have a vision and I want to do it, I'm just like, I'm gonna do it really quick. Yeah.
I mean, even when we were hanging out yesterday, we went to Gu Plus and Marrakesh, and then in between, I think you pumped out like 15 videos while we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Thanks.
Do you ever, does burnout ever happen
Oh, it does.
when you're doing, okay.
It does, but then that's when I kind of like switch off doing a certain thing specifically. Let's say I get tired of food, then I go do video games. Like I go do video games and try to make some video game videos. Surprisingly, I don't get too tired of editing because I guess I'm just really used to it. I get tired if I'm trying to edit the same style. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I have to edit the same kind of videos all over, it does get boring. But if it's something different and something new, like like before I came to Vegas, I catered for my friend. I used to do catering. I used to be a chef.
That's right.
So, oh my God, I don't even know how I pulled it off. I had a meet and greet that day. And my meet and greets, at least 2 hours
Incredible.
of taking pictures.
Like, I love those when they come up and you do like the whole quick, like,
Oh, thank you.
everyone coming up. It just shows like the star power that you have and how amazing their reaction is to meeting you.
Yeah, it's been very awesome. But yeah, I had to take pictures for 2 hours and then 1 hour just to film the content, do the eating contest. I promised my friend that I would cater for her party of 40 to 50. So originally I didn't have a meet and greet planned that day, but I already promised her, so I was like, I'm going to do it. And then throughout the week, I didn't even have time to go grocery shopping. So after the meet and greet, I went grocery shopping, and then I went to go cook. And then that cooking video, that catering video of me cooking all the stuff for her, it has over 1 million views on Facebook already. It's just something new. People like to see these random sporadic things and me telling a story about my life. Because, in the video, I talk about like how I'm really crazy. I just did this in 2 hours. I just did it, yeah.
That's incredible. And then 40 to 50 people are probably wondering, like, what the hell is Raina doing in the kitchen here, like, cooking all this food for everyone.
Yeah,
It must be like that. It must be crazy. So, I mean, how, as time has gone on, how has fame and being a TikTok celebrity changed in your mind? I mean, does it change?
I don't think it's like anything drastically different. The biggest change is that a lot more people do recognize me now, especially at the airports when I'm traveling. Oh, I mean, I go to the same airport all the time, and I think all the TSA knows me by now, so that's really cool.
Right.
I mean, no, I love it. Like, I got into this. I think I told you before when I was little. I've always grown up wanting to be recognized by people. I like attention, but I like attention because I like to make people happy. You know, I'm a people pleaser. I like to see that the things I do put a smile on other people's faces. So I don't mind if people come and bug me or whatnot and take a picture. Yeah.
But do you ever feel more guarded as time has gone on? Because,
Guarded?
like, some people feel very like. I mean, when I see you like meet fans and things like that, it's very personable and all that. But like, I don't know, like, people get worried about being stalked or, I don't know, weird things, weird interactions or that kind of stuff.
You know what? Luckily, none of that really happened to me.
Okay.
And you know, I'm very fortunate it hasn't. But no, I'm not too worried.
Okay.
You know, I was just like, I don't know.
All right. I was talking to another creator recently, and they're like, yeah, they don't post where they're staying, which hotel they're staying in until way after.
Oh,
'cause
well,
stuff
I don't
like
really
that.
reveal or talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
stuff like that in general.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But like just overall interactions, I think some people are definitely have become less trusting and maybe more jaded as their fame has increased and things like that. But I don't know. I think you're different.
I've kind of, I mean, you haven't seen me a couple of years. I feel like I'm just the same. Actually,
Yeah.
it's probably even more energetic than before, but I'm honestly just the same, right?
I think so. It feels that way.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
What about the people that approach you now, whether it's like DMs or emails? Like, are the DMs different now? Are you getting a lot of like random things, marriage proposals?
No, it's honestly generally the same as before, just in bigger volumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you answer
No, of course
Wha-
not.
how do
No,
you-
it's- No, I do.
How do you do it?
I don't have the time to answer. I mean, I answer if it's like a business inquiry, but like, it's way too hard to answer every single one.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So what, 20, 30, 50,000 unread DMs? More?
It just
500K?
has like the max number plus. Like, it doesn't even have a number anymore.
Last time we chatted, you were still packing your own merch, doing everything as a one-woman army. Has that changed
Yes.
at all?
No, it hasn't.
No.
I still pack everything.
Okay.
Yeah, well, my dad helps me now, but my house is still my warehouse.
Okay. Shout out to Daddy Huang, who has a TikTok now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been bringing my family more into it, and everybody loves that.
I think it's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. That must be a trip for them every time they go out with you and seeing what it's like.
Yeah, no, especially my dad. My dad's funny. Like,
He is.
he likes reading the comments. He likes to see what people talk about him. And actually, he got recognized the other day at the gas station. Like, the cashier was like, Raina's dad, take a picture. And my dad was like, what?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So are you shooting most of that, or is he doing that? Like,
I'm shooting it.
Okay.
He's not very good at knowing how to shoot. I mean, he did go to China recently. I told him to make as much videos as he can, and I posted it all for him. But I mean, like, you know, like, I feel like learning how to shoot yourself and vlogging, you know, that's a skill in itself rather than just eating and, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. So you've done a lot of amazing collabs over the years. Recently, maybe the last 2 years, you've hung out with the lovely Mimi and Stretch quite a bit. It's kind of been like a team
Yeah.
together. How did that collab kind of happen?
Well, so I met her when I first met her. You know, that video did pretty well, and then she just told me like, I'm down to like do collabs here and there. You know, every couple months. And I'm like, sure, why not? And then I think I helped her book a restaurant in San Jose that previously worked with me. I saw that I worked with her, and then they kind of wanted like her information. So I got her to come up. I was there at the same time with her, but we were doing different things. But then the fans kind of wanted to see us together. And then so I forgot who proposed it, but she was like, "Oh, we should do San Jose together next time because people want to see us together all the time." And yeah, before I was like, "Okay, sure," because she invited me to her meet and greet in Riverside. And I asked her for permission. She's like, "Hey, you have some food vendors. Can I do a burrito eating contest like for funsies?" She's like, "Yeah, I think it's entertaining." And then, like she's good at hosting, she's good at emceeing. I'm just good at eating for the most part, And then it just kind of turned into like because she already did meet and greets. Like that was her thing. But, people would just come in and take pictures. But then I provided like some sort of entertainment with the eating. So she thought it was kind of a cool combo. So she was down to do more of that with me. And then, as we kept working together, we just started doing more and more. Yeah.
That's really cool. I could see her being such a great MC. I saw some of the clips.
Yeah.
On your thing, the intros that she gives you, especially at the start, were just incredible.
Thank you.
And super fun. Are the fans expecting more collabs between you guys later on this year, or how does
So Mimi's style definitely influenced the way I started to turn into more of a personality because that's what she is. Like she literally vlogs everything and anything. And honestly, why we vibe so well is because her energy level can match mine. Like she posts a lot too. And I have, like who else do you meet post on the spot as much as us? The only thing is she doesn't really edit, but that's how she's able to post a lot, but I do more of like the editing so-called. But yeah, no, because she got popular just because you know her, like she's her. Like she has a very strong personality and then it just attracts people because it's entertaining. Yeah.
Very cool. Also, some other really cool collabs, Ross Smith.
Oh, yes.
And Grandma.
Yeah.
How are these basically like you reach out, they reach out, and then you're
Ross actually reached out to me because I think he saw some One Bite video or something. And
maybe the Barstool one?
Maybe, I forget. Yeah. But he saw that and then he just found my contact and then we started talking and he's like, let's do this video. And then our first video just kind of popped off. And every time he's in town in LA, he's like, hey, Raina, let's grab a hot dog. And then we just film a random whatever crazy idea.
I think the last one was the tennis one I saw where you ran into you.
It was pickleball.
Pickleball, yeah. And the beanbag.
Yeah.
Was that one take? I was worried I was going to be painful.
It's not a one take.
Okay.
No, like so Ross is a perfectionist. Yeah, like he there was actually a lot of good takes, but he wouldn't stop till he found the one he liked. And then it's funny because every time I film with him, he's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I feel so bad because every time I see you, I just keep making you deep throws all these hot dogs. I'm like, because they're just doing it over and over again.
So when he runs into you, you have the hot dog, and then the hot dog was just in your throat, and you.
Well, I put it in as he runs towards me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I come out, I pull it back out. Yeah.
How many takes?
Pretty sure we did it like close to 50 times.
50? Oh
yeah, no,
God.
originally, because like we did it on the opposite end, and then the sun kept hitting him. And we did like that 15 times till he was like, I don't like this angle. I was like, oh my God. It's like as we switched the other side, I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would take. Yeah, I definitely don't take that for granted anymore. Just watching it, you just assume it was like a couple takes and off you go. And then also, like, how did collabs like with Howie Mandel happen?
His daughter is my fan.
Okay.
So his daughter saw me do an eating contest somewhere, and then she contacted me and invited me on there. Honestly, at first I thought it was a scam, right? Because of Howie Mandel. I was like, wait, you're actually Howie Mandel's daughter. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So, yeah.
How do you sift through all the emails and figure out what's legit or not? I mean, it's got to be crazy.
Most of my contacts that I figure out is through Instagram. So in Instagram, you can see the profiles.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get much inquiries on my email, actually. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't really look at email as much as I do Instagram. Instagram is where I do most of the business stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel the opposite. I feel like it's more legit if it's an email. Really? I end up deleting a lot of DMs.
Oh.
But maybe I shouldn't. But I don't know. But like, so when you reach out to restaurants, it's always just DM. You just, yeah. I mean, what else is there to know? Have you considered having an agency run your stuff?
I've talked to a couple. I definitely talked to a couple here and there. We just didn't vibe well.
Okay.
I don't like being managed. You know, like Like a lot of my style is like I like to have the freedom to do what I want. And when there's so much bullet points, I start getting frustrated. Because I have to like fit all their criteria. I gotta talk about this and talk about this, and here's the deadline, and make sure. I don't like reading. I don't want to read all this.
But yeah, I mean, the whole point really, is the freedom, right? Of everything you do. And I totally understand a lot of the creators watching this or me, myself, going through all the bullet points and saying everything. Eventually you just feel like, oh my God, this is just not a good post. It's just like a very dry, straightforward kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then also, a lot of agencies don't really like me because not a lot of people understand that I do shit post. Like, so when they see like really sporadic numbers, they don't understand, right? They're questioning me. Why is this one like really little views compared to this one? I'm like, it's because I do like everything. I could just like do one just for funsies and just post it because I felt like it. But businesses are like, they just want to see the numbers.
They just want to see like a million.
Yeah. And I'm like,
that's true.
For me, realistically, if I took all the eating contests, yes, that's how it would look like. But then, like I said, I would go crazy.
Yeah.
Because, I just like, that's not who I am. I like to do this. I like to do that. I want to show people that. And that's why people like me, not just because of the eating. They want to see different sides. Yeah.
A lot of people, I'm sure, ask you for social media advice all the time. But then I always think about, it's the work ethic more than anything else. You could give anyone all the advice, but they're not going to fucking do it.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I've learned you cannot force somebody to want this. Yeah. Like you can ask all the questions you want, but you've never put it into action. It's not going to work.
Right. Yeah. I saw the one podcast recently. Their advice was, well, do 100 posts and then come back to me after you do that. Instead of like, yeah, I'm just about to start this account and I don't know what to do. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, like when I first started, I just see YOLO. It's like if you really want to figure out, you figure it out on your own. Because like I didn't ask anybody for questions. I just see what other people do and what works for other people. Because like we're so blessed to have the internet or whatever. Like this kind of like job is there available, and all the answers are online. Like you just kind of copy what's already working and just kind of follow that sample. I'm a big math nerd. You know that? Can I talk about math?
I assume you would be, but
you know when you're doing integrals and then you do derivatives, and you can literally check your own answer by doing the integral of something and doing the derivative of something, and you can you will get it 100% right because if you do it back and forth, it should be the same number every time. I feel like that's what social media is. Because like if somebody does this and this works for them, it should work for you too. There's no reason it shouldn't. And it does, because like sometimes I just find a viral sound or I find a viral idea and I copy it and it does well. Because it's already proven that it does well. Because it follows a certain algorithm. I'm not sure, I don't really understand the algorithm perfectly, but if I see this is doing well and I imitate that, it should do well for me as well. But you gotta make sure you're doing it correctly. Did you understand the integral and derivative part?
It's been a while since I did math.
I'm such a nerd.
I heard about it. I was actually good at math in high school. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm just a big math nerd.
But that's a great explanation. I mean, right. If the formula works for someone else, it's going to work for you. And that's a good way to go, I think.
I know the 35 digits of pi.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
3.14159265358979322384626433832795028. I'm telling you, I have so many different sides to me.
Let's see. So I'm going to ask some basic, more like run-of-the-mill questions because maybe people don't know. The biggest question, of course, everyone asks on the comments, in my DMs, where does all the food go? Good Lord. You look
I just eat it.
Fabulous all the time.
Thank you. But I do exercise as much as I can. I got here early, and then I was downstairs walking back and forth with my weights before coming up. Yeah.
Weights?
Yeah, I go around with weights.
Okay, so what are you doing, like?
I just walk and I do this all the time. Yeah, no, I changed it to my walking shoes. I did a little exercise before coming up here because I was like, I got some time to kill.
Sure.
Every time I have some time to kill, I always like try to walk or like try to keep moving. Actually, I'm in Hawaii a lot. You know how all the restaurants are very close to each other? They all know I walk to every restaurant. I carry my waist to every restaurant. If I don't have my waist, they think something's wrong. Yeah, so I'm just like always moving, always doing some sort of cardio. And then I did talk before, like before I sleep, I actually do like at least an hour and a half of on the treadmill before I go to sleep. I like to sleep feeling hungry.
Sure.
I don't like the full feeling and like just feel so bloated.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
When you have like a day where you're doing 3 eating challenges or 3 spots, what is the morning like then?
The morning I would just do a quick workout.
Okay.
If I have time, I would like to do more of a workout. And now that summer's coming up, I can get a swim in.
Oh yeah.
I have a pool, so I like to swim before going out.
So then the first spot you go to, you're probably already ravenous.
Oh yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how do you like? I don't know. What are some key things to do when you feel bloated, when you feel overly stuffed? Like drink tea, or is it just move?
Tea helps, but yeah, constantly moving helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. When you have a free day, what do you eat?
Just a lot of rice and veggies and soup. Yeah. Just
So vegetarian? No.
I wouldn't say vegetarian. Honestly, it's either like I do leftovers, or if I make myself something, yeah, it's just rice and soup and veggies. I don't really need to eat meat.
Okay.
I'm a big tofu lover. I love vegetables, and I just need a lot of carbs. I like eating carbs. Yeah.
People still, like years later, love mukbang, love the personal, like eating a massive feast and talking to the camera. Like it seems like that'll never go away.
Well, I don't think food will ever be off topic.
Yeah.
I don't think people will ever stop loving food. So that's why I think it's always staying relevant. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like there will ever be some kind of evolution to mukbang, or like? What do you?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay.
not sure.
Do you ever mess with AI or meta
I
classes?
use AI to make like graphics and stuff.
Okay.
Because of the meet and greets, because we have so many, so I don't have time to.
Right,
go
I've
there and
noticed, yeah,
graphic. I'm like, I used to like sit there and graph, because I used to do Photoshop. I used to do all that, and I'm
Yep.
like, you're telling me I could just tell ChatGPT to make this real quick and it's done? I'm like, bet, because like it's a lot of time consuming,
I mean, yeah, it still gets
Yeah.
the message across. People know, and they're going to show up.
Yeah,
Whether
and
you
then
make the flyer or.
Yeah, it's the flyer, and then honestly, we just make a video saying it will be here and there, and that's the main one anyway. Like, people like to hear us actually saying it. The flyer is like just for funsies. Yeah.
Gotcha. So with meet and greets, I mean, it mainly Southern California meet and greets, or anywhere. But like, what is it like? Like 2 weeks in advance is enough?
I think at least planning a month and a half in advance.
Okay.
We start promoting closer to like a month in advance, and then about a week prior, we start doing the videos and start hyping it up. Because, I have so many. So if I promote one that is happening after another one, I like to do it in order. Otherwise, people get confused. I was like, I thought you were going to be here. I thought you were going to be there, Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We're going to run through some rapid fire questions because I didn't know where to put any of these. What is your favorite Vegas restaurant in recent memory?
Oh, man. You gotta spring it on me like that.
Sorry.
I'm never good at answering what is your favorite spot to eat. Let me think. Anything Chinese. I still really like China Mama. I haven't even gotten China Mama recently, but I like.
Yeah, it's always great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. What is dating like these days for you?
Non-existent.
Non-existent. Why is that?
I don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not interested at all. Like,
I don't think I'm interested in like actually like having a relationship with somebody, but I got hoes in every city.
like a rock star should.
Yeah.
Do you think it's tough for someone to be with you, with a person of your stature?
I don't think it's hard for somebody to be with me, but they have to understand that I do what I do, and I can't be complacent at a certain spot all the time. And I'm kind of like sporadic. Like they'll never expect like what I'm about to do next. Yeah.
Okay, they got to be prepared too.
Yeah.
Okay. Hawaii loves you. What are some of the best things that you've eaten in Hawaii? You still don't eat poke, right? Or do you?
No.
Yeah, that's right. Raw fish. Because sometimes I see you plug like Japanese spots or sushi spots, but you're usually, yeah.
I eat if it's cooked. Yeah.
Is it just a fear of being sick?
No. I
Okay.
tried it. I really just don't like it. I
Interesting.
don't like the texture. I don't like the taste, and I just don't like it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've even tried it in Japan, and I really just don't like sashimi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. All right, what did I eat in Hawaii? I don't even remember what I ate in Hawaii.
Maybe a better question. What is an super underrated city for food that more people should know about that you've been to?
New Haven.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not many people know they're known for pizzas.
Yes.
I don't even like pizza, okay? Like I don't like pizza, but I was like, hey, New Haven has a very unique style pizza that I think people should know about because it's just very interesting. They have this white clam, white sauce, garlicky pizza
love
that
that
doesn't
pizza.
even. You've had that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
fucking
unique.
great.
Yeah, and I like thin crust. I don't like it when it's like so heavy. Like you still feel good after eating this kind of pizza.
Yeah, it's nice and crispy, the charcoal. But let's get back to you don't even like pizza. So what's not to love about
I
pizza?
like cheese.
You don't like cheese?
No, I don't.
Across the board? This is interesting.
So lactose intolerant. Every time I eat cheese, I gotta take a pill. You know, I just feel so fat eating cheese. Korean food used to be Korean food, and now every Korean dish has cheese. I was like,
Right.
why is there cheese and everything? You know, I just went to Jaws, right? I'm like, they're all like, you want the rose one? I'm like, no. I was like, you get the rose one. I'm like, fine. You know, I like the regular, just tteokbokki, the red sauce, no cheese.
Grandma's tteokbokki.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, somehow the fat assery has gone up
Gone
several
to
levels. The
Korea.
mozzarella, the fried chicken. You wrap the mozzarella in the fried chicken, then you dip the whole thing.
Too much, dude. I'm like, I just look at it. It's like, yo, my arteries clogging up looking at it. It's like, we don't need cheese.
Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, there's no alternative to pizza. But, I mean, you can't avoid not having cheese. I guess, okay. All right, I gotcha. Top 5 favorite video games of all time.
I don't even play League of Legends, bro.
You only play League of
I don't
Legends.
even play League of Legends.
Okay. You don't want to deal with Fortnite or anything like
I
that?
haven't even touched it. I don't like the graphics. I don't really care for anything else.
So maybe it's just that, yeah, it's just League. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. How often are you going live? How often are you playing these days?
When I'm playing, I do go live pretty much every time I'm playing. It's usually late at night. Yeah. If I got time, like if I play a couple good decent hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You travel so much, you put in a lot of miles. What's some good travel advice for someone who does so much of it?
Always bring chargers. Bring a portable charger. I don't care. Just have it ready somewhere. You never know what's going to happen to your phone.
True.
Yeah.
That is true. What is any crazy stories with the phone and what happened there?
Oh my God. Okay. There was one. Well, it's not because I ran out of battery. It's because I was in Hawaii and then I was at an Airbnb, and I don't know, for some reason I wanted to charge my phone because I just got off the airplane. So I went downstairs to go to 7th and get a snack to come back up, and I was like, yo, I forgot my PIN, but I don't have my phone. You know, I forgot it was a PIN. You know, because usually I would stay at a hotel and not an Airbnb. I was freaking out because there was no help desk. You know, Airbnb, there's no help desk. There's no nothing. You know, I was trying, I talked to like 5 strangers coming by. Can I borrow your phone? Can I sign into my Airbnb account? But then I needed an authentication PIN to get into the account, and I didn't have that. And I was starting to lose my mind. I was like, yo, I can't get into my room.
Thought about breaking a window or something?
I was about to, and I even called the police, and then So what happened was this couple came by that was staying in the same complex.
Okay.
Her boyfriend climbed to the side of the balcony. Luckily, I had a balcony, and the door was unlocked. He climbed in and opened it for me. I was like,
What?
yeah.
Climbed up what? Second floor? Third floor? What was
I
this?
think it was 3rd floor. Yeah, no, I was
Just risking himself. What is his name? Peter Parker?
I don't know.
That's kind of crazy.
But no, I tipped him so much after. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I was freaking no. And then I even called like the building management that has nothing to do with Airbnb. I was like, hey, I'm staying at this complex, and he was like, I can't help you, but he did offer to come pick me up and stay at his house. But then I was like, this is weird. I don't.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, he was like creepy because he did show up, and then he was like a creepy dude. I was like. No, really, like this guy's telling me to go home with him. Like, no.
How do you handle the creeps?
I mean, I'm kind of a troll too, so
Yeah.
like I just troll them back.
Throw it back at him.
Yeah, or like, I mean, nothing was like to a point where it was like I feel physically harmed. So I just like it's just creepy, but then I just kind of troll them back.
Okay. With Diet Coke being your favorite drink, what is the preferred way of having your Diet Coke? Is it fountain, is it plastic bottle, or aluminum can?
I like it in a cup of ice with a straw.
Okay, so fountain. And then a lot of times, not a lot of times, but I've seen this before, you go to eating challenge, they tell you they don't have Diet Coke. What's plan B then?
Go get some Diet Coke. No, I've had fans like come and then, like
Yes,
they offer
I've
to
seen
go
that.
to 7-Eleven or a liquor store nearby to get me some Diet Coke.
Yeah, we were at a Cuban restaurant once, and then some random guy gave you a 12-pack as a gift.
Oh, yes.
Just like right on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, someone's going to bring it for you, no matter what. Okay. You mentioned playing League late at night. Are you mainly still a night owl these days?
I tried to sleep at a regular schedule, but when you start gaming, you start gaming. So yeah, I am pretty on an hour.
Okay, cool. What are you listening to for music these days?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay, you drive in your car. What are you?
Whatever I'm in the mood in. I mean,
Okay.
I still like jazz a lot. Yeah.
Jazz. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
No.
No, I love jazz.
Okay. You're not listening to BTS or?
Oh, I don't like K-pop that much.
Okay.
To be honest. Yeah, I like songs that are more melodic, that has more, I guess, like technique and style. Oh, and then I've been having a vocal coach for a year now too. So I've been learning like more techniques. And,
Oh, cool.
yeah, no, we haven't gone to karaoke in so
I
long. I
know.
really feel like I improved. So yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, you were great already, so that'll be
you.
fun. We should definitely do that next time. Yeah, we'll set up something at Industry or Q or something. The go-to karaoke song. I know this answer, I think, but
Wait, what?
what's your?
You know my answer for this?
My Reflection?
No.
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 What? You sang that song before? No.
Yeah, I sang
Yeah,
Reflection
yeah.
before.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, what is your go-to?
It's Orange Colored Sky by Natalie Cole because I've
Oh,
listened to it
yeah,
for so long. You've heard it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. When was the last time you were in Taiwan?
Oh my God, a long time ago. I haven't been overseas in a while. So I think maybe 3 years ago, I had a huge international tour and I was gone for so long. I got so burnt out. And then that's when I was like, I'm coming home. I'm going to get me 2 new dogs. And so ever since I got the 2 new dogs, I haven't been out of country because I just wanted to like chill at home. But now I think I'm refreshed. And in April, I'm going to Thailand.
Nice.
Going to Songkran, yeah.
That's gonna be great. Talk to me about the burnout. Like, what was it? Just too many eating challenges? You loaded your schedule
it was.
up?
I don't like being away from home for that long.
Okay.
I get homesick, and then all the content piles up, and I start blowing my mind. Because in international, it's a little bit harder to edit because you have to make sure you have a Wi-Fi, upload everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a little bit harder to like mass post like this in a different country. So I went to Singapore and then Taiwan and then Japan all within the same month, and it was just too much. Because by the time I reached Japan, I was like, yo, I just want to go home. I just went out, did one thing, came back to the hotel room and just ate 7-Eleven. I'm just die in my hotel room.
Oh, man.
Let me go home.
Oh, man. So for you to do that again, like a perfect amount of time would be like a week in one country and then just out?
And just go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing in Thailand. I'm
Okay.
going on April 9th and coming back April 17th. Not even that long.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how did you reach out to restaurants in Thailand? Just through DM and?
I don't really reach out to restaurants in Thailand. I just reach out to like YouTubers I know there.
Okay.
And they just see, I'm down to do whatever they want, but I have some challenges lined up. And honestly, I think the best content in Thailand is kind of just feeling whatever
Yeah.
'Cause, you know,
just being amongst the people and
Right,
just
yeah. And just doing random stuff. I did reach out to, one of those where you like dress in the traditional stuff and take pictures at the temples. I want to do that in Thailand.
That's gonna be
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
So what kind of eating challenges are you gonna do?
They have a lot of rice dishes. So
You're one of your kryptonites though. Not kryptonites, but like loading up on the rice I know has been
Well, if it's a reasonable amount, rice is actually not that hard.
Okay.
So it's not like a crazy amount of rice, but it's just more the meat and the vegetables on top.
Okay.
Yeah. But it looks very beautiful because their pans are like this big.
Nice.
Yeah, they present it really nice.
Very cool. You've through all this, all the travel, all the fun, you've made a dedicated effort to be sober the entire time. Are people still surprised by that when they?
Yeah,
when
they
meet you?
are because a lot of people think I'm a party animal where I'm really not, and
Right.
I really do not like the taste of alcohol, and I am super lightweight, so it's like it's not going to be fun. I don't like not being in control.
I understand, but like, I mean, how is it like having to explain that continually? Is it a problem or a no?
No, because like most people respect, do you drink? And I say no, that they just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't really need to explain myself all the time because, you just got to accept. If you say no, like, you just got to respect the boundaries. Not many people will like pressure or whatever. So I've never been in a situation where I feel pressure to do anything.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And then, so along with that, all the merch on rainascrazy.com. What else do you have coming up besides Thailand on the schedule?
I did promise Mimi's son that I would take him to Japan. So I'm trying to look for Japan sometime. I was going to go in April, but then I was like, yo, the sakura season, the prices are so high. I didn't even know. So
It's
we're gonna
crazy, yeah.
Find some time where it's like not as crazy.
Yeah, we like to go in fall now. The flights are super cheap.
Okay.
Hotels are super cheap.
Okay.
But yeah, it'd be cool if you want to do that. But yeah, of course, everyone would love to see what you
Japanese
get
stuff,
into in
yeah.
Japan for sure. But aside from that, anything else you want to plug?
Not really.
Okay.
Just got me in the mood to go to karaoke, Phil.
I know. We should.
You got any restaurants that do open mic? Because I love like those random ones where I just like go up and sing a song. Those videos do.
There was that one place downtown called the Cats something, where you stand up on stage and sing.
Or like karaoke contests.
I don't know if karaoke contests exist here.
Oh, really? I thought it would in Vegas.
Let me see. There's the karaoke national finals in August at the Sand Dollar,
Huh.
which is a super small place. But no, I think yeah, I'll find it. But yeah, that's the only one I can think of where you can sing like on stage in front of people.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe one or two spots. I think a lot of Asians are freaked out by that. They want to be in the room with just their friends.
They
and-
do, you
yeah.
know. And then I feel like the music nowadays it's less technical. It's more just like sounds. Does that make sense? Like you will never find another. I don't think there's going to be another Christina Aguilera. You know what I mean? Like she's so talented vocally. Like
You're right.
They don't care about all that anymore in the songs nowadays. You know?
But it might come back.
It
maybe.
might.
Yeah,
She's my idol. I'm seeing her in July. I'm so excited.
she's really good.
Never
Yeah,
seen her before.
Amy loves Christina Aguilera. We've seen her maybe 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. Last time was at Valère at Venetian. That was a pretty small venue,
Wow.
but pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, maybe the last great vocal diva might be Ariana Grande. Maybe,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much since then. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But thank you for being on.
Of course.
I appreciate
Thank you.
you. And hopefully we don't wait another 2 years to hang out
Yeah.
again.
I'll be back in April.
Okay, awesome. All right, thanks for checking in. See you when we see you.
Bye bye.